East Coast LQ Reviews, and today I have another Kentucky Straight Bourbon. This is Joshua Brook. It says Straight Bourbon Whiskey. A couple of facts about this. It says distilled in Kentucky, but it says bottled by Hand Distilled Products Co., Fairfield, California. So there's no information on where this is actually distilled, or no, I mean who distills it. Some people believe that it's Heaven Hill. So it's 40% alcohol by volume, 80 proof, old-fashioned sour mash. It was actually pretty cheap. This $7.50 was like $12. It's a plastic bottle. It's the first plastic bottle of whiskey I've ever bought. But so I pulled up the whiskey jug. Got some notes for you guys. So the whiskey jug gave this a 79 or a C+. So the nose, the description on this actually is kind of what made me buy it, because I looked it up before I actually purchased it. It says nose, peanuts, caramel, raw grain, alcohol, and cinnamon. And the taste is caramel, peanuts, cinnamon, grain, alcohol, and oak. The finish is short, caramel, cinnamon, and what really sparked my interest was it says caramel, cinnamon, and peanut butter. And I actually already had a dram of this, and I actually did get that peanut butter on the finish, so it wasn't too bad. For the price, it is a little rough. So I got some water here. Maybe help me bring out those flavors a little bit more. So for the nose, definitely heavy on the caramel. A little bit of an alcohol smell. Kind of a bourbon spice, or maybe cinnamon spice. Kind of oak and vanilla I get. I don't think it's been aged too long. This is an NAS. It doesn't say how long it's been aged for. There was some other stuff on this too. So for the color, it's light caramel. So for an NAS, it's not too dark, it's not too clear. It's kind of a decent color. Not bad in my opinion. Yeah, so light caramel color. On the nose, you kind of do get like a maple sweetness. So I'm gonna go for the taste now. Definitely got like a little bit of an alcohol bite in my opinion. Definitely get a nice oak or woody flavor to it. Right up front you get that caramel. I don't get much of the peanuts on the upfront flavor. But I do get that cinnamon spice, kind of like a bourbon spice. A little bit of grain. And it does finish pretty short. The flavor goes away pretty fast. But like I said before, I definitely get that peanut butter on the finish, which actually makes me really, I kind of like this. It's not bad in my opinion. For the price, it's definitely worth it. Like I said about a lot of my other bourbons, kind of starts with caramel, ends with caramel. I kind of noticed that with a lot of bourbons. So on the finish, you do get a little bit of like a bourbon spice, or maybe like a little bit of that cinnamon spice. Yeah, definitely a little bit of vanilla, a nice creamy vanilla. And there's that peanut butter. I totally taste the peanut butter. I really like that. Like I said, for the price, it's definitely worth it. It's kind of light. The aromas, well, the smell is definitely very light. The taste is very light. The whiskey jug describes it as boring, which is kind of accurate. It's a little boring. If you're new into bourbons and you're just getting into bourbons, you want to try something that's not too heavy on the bourbon spice and the caramel and vanilla, this is definitely something great to check out if you're just looking into bourbons for the first time. It says balance, body, and feel. There's not much there to balance, but it's not unbalanced. I agree with that. Light, thin body and watery feel. Kind of has like a watery mouthfeel to it, but it's not bad, like I said. For a rating on this, considering the price, I think I'm going to be about even with the whiskey jug. I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. Like I said, it's pretty good. It's not bad, and it's nothing special. Let's see if I can find anything else on this. Yeah, so cask, it says new charred oak, mash bill at least 51% corn, and it says bottler Franklin, but the distiller says unknown, assumed Heaven Hill. Yeah, so that's kind of off-putting to me. I'd like to know where this is being distilled. There's nothing really on YouTube or Google about it, and I think I'm actually the first person to review this on YouTube. And yeah, there you have it. If there's any other liquor beers you'd like to see on my channel, leave a comment below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more upcoming videos on liquor and beer. Thanks for watching. Cheers.